Hey, welcome everyone. I'm back. Back for more. Painting in the studio. This is fun. Trying to get people to like and subscribe today. Like and subscribe. Apparently that's what will get YouTube to play my videos more. I guess it's all about the likes. I never really tell you guys to give me likes. I take them as they come. But I do want my videos to be maybe viewed more. I've got quite a bit of you that come in and watch me paint. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I think today I'm going to do a table. I'm going to do some of those pop art flowers. I'm going to try and put a whole bunch of them in there today. And maybe do this a little different. Let's see. Let me get my background done here real quick. I kind of want to put some more colors in here. Let's see if I can throw some like a reddish color in here. Yeah, that'll look good. So if you just happen to stumble upon the channel, this is acrylic paint. I'm using a little glaze. I got glaze on my palette, and I just dip my brush in it, dip it into the paint, and then throw it up here. So that glaze will help this stay kind of bright looking. I don't know if you've ever worked with acrylic, it ends up getting a very, it fades a little, the color. But if you put the glaze in it, then it stays bright like that, okay? So I was on Craigslist earlier, and somebody was selling all their paint. They had probably 200 tubes of paint, still full, about 30 brushes, and they wanted $200 for it. But it was like 60 miles away from where I live, so I'm like, I ain't driving all that way for that. But it would have been a great deal. He had all different types of acrylic paint. Just the brushes alone, there was at least 30 brushes in the picture, all cleaned up, and must have been at least 30 brushes. Like, you could spend $10 a brush, so that's $300 right there, plus all the tubes of paint. There was probably 60 to 70 tubes of paint, so it was worth the money, $200. I just didn't want to drive. Maybe I'll later I'll send them a message and see if they'll meet halfway. That would work. All right, there's my background. That's a nice background. So I just did a painting earlier and it sold already. So somebody bought it while I was painting, so this one is sold. Sorry. uh, what I'm going to do today is use a larger brush for my flowers, okay? Natalie, hey. Natalia. I gotta see how to pronounce that. I'm good at pronunciation. Hold on, I'll get it right. Marianne, hey. Natalia. Bravo. Brava. Come va? Wonder if she's Italian like me. So it's cool. Yesterday I finally applied for my business license and I had to pay him $200 and I picked Krejci Fine Art for the name of the business. Yeah, I think you're talking about this one, huh? Yeah, it's sold already, but that's cool. I'll do another one with a different can, uh, something. I'm gonna do a mixture of Picasso, Van Gogh, and Andy Warhol on one painting. Not on this one, but Lisa's calling me. Hello.
Yo, yo, yo.
What you doing?
I'm on my way to Miranda's. Long story short, the only court I could get for pickleball was 9 to 11, and so I had to take that spot, so she let me come to her at 1 instead of the other way around.
Right
I
on.
gotta go work out. Yeah,
Pickle
right.
pickleball on a Friday.
Yeah, pickleball was really fun today.
I'm doing some more art,
Good.
but
I saw your cute flowers in the Pepsi can.
the Pepsi can, yeah, that one sold already.
That's great. Who bought it, Peggy?
Yep, Peggy bought it.
No way.
Yep, I told her she could
How
have
many
it.
of your paintings has she bought already?
No, this will be the first one.
I can't hear you. What?
No, she hasn't bought any yet. This is the first one.
Really? All right.
I'm painting right now.
I can't hear you.
You're on live TV. That's why.
No, I can't hear you.
All right, call me when you're done.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, Lisa. I hate when she says that. I can't hear you. Well, why are you calling me then? All right, here we go. Let's do. I'm using a bigger brush to outline today. Obviously, these flowers are going to be a little bigger, which will be easier to paint. That was the whole point of doing this. And so I could make bigger leaves and bigger flowers, okay? There we go. Couple leaves there. I like doing these pop art. These pop art flowers are kind of fun. It's almost like sketching. You sketch in what you want, and then we're just gonna paint inside the lines, and then I'll redo the lines again. I'm using a bigger brush because I wanted uh, bigger lines. That fine tip brush, uh, it was okay. I do it on smaller. I'm gonna do one that's kind of laying down here, like that one over there in the background. So uh, the stem will be coming down with the this is the back side of the flower, and then the petals will be coming down like this. These are fun to do. I think anybody could do this style of painting. These are really easy to paint. We'll have some fun with the colors. I'll show you. I'll show you how I do it. Let's have one looking right at us. Flower, like right straight at us. Just like that. Boom. Well, I got a show tonight. My band is playing at the. It's called the Old Stove Brewing. Old Stove Brewing. Fortunately, this is only going to show part of the vase here, but that's all right. This is all going to be about colors up here. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let me get a smaller brush now so I could make some, we'll make some smaller flowers in here. So hopefully everybody's doing good. There we go. I think that's enough to paint. We'll put something coming down here. Just like some leaves. There'll be 2 leaves there. All right, let's get some color going up here. So this is a different style of art, but it's still fun. It's pretty easy. Oh, we got some money coming in. Let's see who's chat money. Kona the German, right on. Kona the German Shepherd. Wow, I'm gonna have to subscribe to you. That's weird. I'm trying to like the there. There, I liked it. Thank you, Kona. Kona the German Shepherd. I'll have to subscribe. I already subscribed to my friend has a channel called Chuck and Rosie. It's a small little pug with a puppy Great Dane. Oh man. And some of the videos are just outrageous. This little pug with a Great Dane. And the Great Dane thinks it's a little dog, but it's not. It's huge already. Thank you so much. I got to get let me put my phone on. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock here in Seattle. I'm going to put the chat on right now so I can talk with you guys. There we go. We got 2 watching, it says. Good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock here in Seattle. There we go. I'm a little ahead of you guys, but Natalia, bravo. Vanessa likes it already. Cool. We're all saying hi to Kona. Kona the German Shepherd. We'll have to subscribe to your channel. I bet there's some cool videos on there. Alright, let's do some colors on these flowers. I like to make this will be the main flower. I'm going to make it yellow with some glaze in it. What I do, I got all my colors in here, and this is my glaze right here. I just take a little of the glaze and add it as I need it. Because some of the colors, you don't have to put the glaze in all the color. It's just easier to do it like this instead of putting that glaze in every color. Now I'm going to try and fill this in without hitting the lines. See, the lines are still wet a little. But if you hit the lines, that's alright, because you can go over them again, which I'll probably do. But watch, I'm not just going to leave it that color. I'm going to add some shadows and highlights, and it's going to really make this painting look, it's going to be like fine art, believe it or not, when I'm done. It's pop art, but it'll look like fine art. Look at that color on top of the purple. When you put this yellow on top of the purple underneath, look at that color. It really makes it look cool. I don't know if you can see that in the image, but the purple undertone, okay? It's a purple undertone, and it gives the yellow a nice kind of look. You don't have to cover all your purple. You can let some of that purple shine through, okay? Now this one I'm going to make orange. So all you got to do is add a little red to that same yellow that you just used. I don't really want to turn this into a tutorial video, but this has some glaze in it as well. It'll keep it looking bright. I want the colors to be real bright when I'm done. I'm getting black. I gotta rinse my brush off because there's too much black in it already. I'm making a new orange with some glaze. So yeah, I'll be playing, I have a show. I'm in a couple bands. We have a show tonight at the Old Stove Brewing. We're going to be playing from 6 to 9 o'clock. I'll be up there on stage for 3 hours. And if you've watched my videos before, sometimes my voice gets a little scratchy. Because, I mean, sometimes I just got back from practice and, you know, we were singing for hours. I think if you're a singer, you know, it's like a lot of strain on your voice. But music is fun. We get to play outside today. This the venue we're playing at, they have an outdoor stage, and I mean, there's enough room to fit like 300 people in there. In this outdoor area, they have enough seating for that many people. They got like these picnic tables that people can sit at, and it's all covered. If it starts to rain, we just keep playing because it's all covered. Wow, this is looking pretty good. These are real easy paintings. This is, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. This is what I usually do. I do landscapes, but I do these because I'm going to be selling at an art show next Saturday, so I got to have some other paintings to sell besides landscapes. So I started doing these. I do them like 3 or 4 different ways. This is my favorite way, like this, you know. And then I have ones like I'll do a table with like a coffee cup and there's a lot of different styles I do. So let me finish this one. They're all fun. This is probably the easiest one to do if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner acrylic painter, I recommend you doing something like this to start off with. They call this still life in art. This is a still life. And I'll show you how to make these colors look really cool. I'll show you what I do. I'm not gonna just keep them one tone. It's gonna look a little different by the time it's done. I got some of this turquoise green that's really nice. Look at this color. I really like that color there. It really pops. Wow, that almost looks like a butterfly kinda, huh? Maybe I'll put a butterfly in here somewhere. Vanessa, thank you. I lost my feed. I can't wait to check out the Kona's channel. Kona, the German Shepherd. I think animals do very well on YouTube. Their channels can really get a lot of views. I think when I get the most views, I think it's on Saturday. Yeah. Wow. It's looking pretty good. You got to give it some time, because what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to put some more color around the edges, and it's going to look really cool. I think I'm going to make my vase this color. I'm going to add a little blue to it though, with some glaze. It's a turquoise color. It's almost like the color of the Statue of Liberty, I think. Patina color. If you ever see copper, if copper is outside for too long, it'll get this greenish color on it. They call it a patina. I think I'm going to try I'm going to try a light green flower just to try it out. It's almost more like yellow almost. We'll try some purple. When I'm painting this kind of painting, you don't have to rinse your brush too often. Just grab the color, even if there's other color on there, just mix it into the color so you get different colors. All right, I'm almost done. After this, I'll probably have some lunch. One more flower, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put a little brown in here in this daisy. The brownish color. There we go. All right, so I got everything colored now. Now I'll show you what I do next. This is perfect, like I said, for a beginner. There's only one person watching right now. Gun is in in here now. How you doing, Gun? I see you. I'm finally getting some chat money. What do they call that? That'll help to get me some new paint brushes. Super chat. Super chat. That's what they call it. And I'm going to go check out Kona, the German Shepherd channel. Now, if you hit some of your flowers, you could come back with your black and just make sure your outline is looking the way you want it. This is the whole idea of this painting, to have this black color around the flower. It's part of the style, so This one looks pretty good. Some of these bigger leaves, you can put the veins in there if you want. I like those leaves. It looks like a butterfly or something. There we go. All right, I'll come back to some of this black, but I want to get started on the shading now and the highlights. So this is the fun part. We're going to try and make this look like fine art now. Right now it's really simple. Let's start on this blue flower. I'll show you what I do. We're going to pick a darker blue right now. Usually it's the color right out of the tube. I mix two blues together, and we're going to put a different color blue on the left side, okay? Like this. We'll do it on every petal, just on the left side. Okay. Very good. Let's see if we don't have any more blue, so let's go up to, let's start, do the white flower. We're going to make some gray, like a light gray for these petals. And put it on some gray on the left side of these petals. Just a little. Just like that. On the yellow, I'm going to use a yellow ochre. This is yellow ochre here. You just got to take a little yellow ochre and we'll add it to the left side of these leaves here. Might have to be a little darker. Yeah, let's make it a little darker. So you'll add a little brown to it. Add a little burnt umber to the yellow ochre, and then we'll make it darker. You want it to stand out quite a bit, so it looks like there's two colors on the petal. There we go. On this orange, I'm just going to put red up there. We'll put red on the left side. Whoops. Still wet. Ba-da-ba. Very good. This is dark green. It's starting to look pretty good. Okay. I'm just going to leave the small ones alone. Now we're going to get some white. Okay. Look at that flower right there. Doesn't that look cool? Same thing with every flower. You're going to imagine the lights hitting right on the right side of it. Just put a little white. If you got a white inside, just make this gray on the left side. Just put a little gray on the left. You don't have to use white. You could use other colors here too. You could use like a pink to highlight what I mean. You can use a light green instead of white here. Like a really light green. See that? This is looking pretty good. I really like this. This is gonna come out good. Let me stand back and look at this real quick. Wow. It's really taking shape now. Let me give you a front shot of it. I'm going to put a function on it to check something real quick. Have you seen the bubbles before? All right, let me finish this. Now, check this part out. I'm going to put some white around the flowers. Now, there's different ways to do it. I'm going to use a flat brush. This is an angle brush. And what I'm going to do is I'll put some white around this painting. I'm gonna put it on really light first, and then I'll darken it up. Leave some space in between your flower. I try and keep the brush straight when I do it. It just adds like a nice border around the flowers. See that? Doesn't that look cool? You could do any color up here that you want. You could even make this pink or yellow, this outside color. Or a lot of times, what I'll do, I'll just brush it like this with like that, just some white color out in here like this. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to put some of this white like in between my flowers in here. Just a little bit. It's looking pretty good. We'll put some highlight here. You can also put highlights on your stems. It really makes it look cool when you got some white on these stems. Use use an angle brush when you do that. There we go. Looking good. I think if, like I said, if you've never painted before, I think this is a good one for you to do for first time. First time painter. Very simple. Just follow everything I just did. It's not that hard. It's really cool painting. I'm pretty sure this will sell Saturday. It's looking really good. Yeah, it would brighten up. I would probably put that, I don't know where I would put it, mine, but I'm thinking like in a hallway even, like in the hallway. This one was pretty simple. How long did this take? 50 minutes. 50 minutes, so I'm going to try and add a little darker purple down in here. Wow, I guess that's it. I didn't know it was going to go that quick. That was a fast painting. I made a like and subscribe uh, painting up there. Because I never ask people to subscribe. Because I saw a thing. YouTube sent me a message in my YouTube editor, and it said I need more likes, and then to get the video to go to be seen more, you need more likes, is what it said basically. So yeah, I do the same thing. I'll watch somebody's video and I won't think about hitting the like button until they remind you, you know. So I'm guilty of the same thing. But it's weird that they have the algorithm set up that way. Let's try some functions on here. I'm going to try a sketch. Wow. That looks pretty cool. In a sketch. Font. Document. Yeah, well, I don't know if there's a like button on there when you're in the chat room. I think you have to go out of the chat room, right, to hit the like. Dream. Yeah, this is a great one. If you're a beginner painter, I think you could do this one really easily. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, is it? You can see a like button even if you're in the chat. Because mine doesn't have it. I have to close the chat room. I think. Let me see. Oh, you gotta hit those three buttons up there, I think. Not the three buttons. There, I was just able to like it without closing the chat. It's not very user friendly. All right, guys, I'm done with this one. I'm gonna have lunch, and what time is it? I got time for one more. I don't have to go play till 5 o'clock. I got a show from 6 to 9. I'll be singing for 3 hours. Wow, my voice is gonna be thrashed. But I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna do another one here. It's gonna be different than this one though. It's gonna be more like the Pepsi can I did. It's gonna be more like we'll do something like that, but a little different. Focus. There we go. Yeah, I'd like to see this one in a frame to see what it looks like. I don't have any 12 by 16 frames. I think this one would look great in a frame. Yeah, because there's the picture there. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. I'm going to do another one. Thanks, everybody, and thanks, Kona the German Shepherd. I'm going to check your channel out. All right, cheers, everybody.